I'm just like tired of people being like this guy's funny. No, this guy does a corporate job. If you think about late night television, what they do, they sell fucking laundry detergent.
Yeah.
You know, like, you don't want to fucking scare people off. You know what's really fucking good about comedy? It's a fucking tightrope walk.
You really do make a good point here, because I'll tell you why. Letterman was always talking about how he was anti-executives, anti-network, and Leno was the corporate guy.
Yeah.
So, and everyone criticized Leno for that. And Leno used to write his monologue jokes. Leno had a heavy
but
influence.
also they said Leno was like the greatest stand-up.
People love him. Everyone says he's as
a comic, I don't think he's very good.
Yeah,
even like the monologue was terrible.
One of the greatest comics
at the time. I mean, we can't. It's hard to judge because we've seen so much.
Yeah,
but at that time,
you're talking about like what? Like, you're talking about like early '80s before he even was on TV.
We look back then, it's like, oh yeah, what a hack. But it's like, dude, but this is why.
Yeah, but that's what it takes to be a great stand-up.
Yeah.
Like, listen, I will fight somebody over this. Like, Brian Regan is the greatest comedian of all time.
That's your guy.
That's my guy. Like, you watch him live or whatever, I throw up my hands. I'm like, I almost walk out. I'm like, this guy's so fucking good. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's like his jokes are great, his act outs are great, everything is fucking great. I mean, there's guys who are like up there in terms of like,
honestly not well known.
And
comedy fans know him, love him,
because
but he's
you know
not
what?
an A-list comedian.
Yeah, because you know what?
Louis,
because he can't be a late night. He can't be a host, and that's fine. But that's not about being funny. You watch Brian Regan, like, dude, I'm like, this guy's so funny. I'm leaving. Like, I can't take this. I want to kill myself watching this guy do stand up. I never see that when people are like, you know who's a great comic? Roseanne Barr. I'm like, no. When I watch her, I'm not like, it's fucking fine, but I'm not like, this is the greatest. So people get all this shit trivialized, and they're like, you know who's a great comic? Is like, no, they're not. No, they're not. If I watch them live and I'm like, I could fucking do that, you're not a great comic. I'm tired of that shit. It's like baseball or basketball. It's like, that guy's so good, I can't do that. I watch comics and I'm like, I could do that.
But Pontian is not even making a face. It's like he's not even phased.
But there's comics.
This is how I feel internally.
Like, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's like,
can't control it.
Like, I don't want to say this, but at a certain point it has to be said. It's like, what people do, I see, I'm like, I can do that. You know what I can't do? Jon Stewart. I can't do that. You know what I mean? You know, Brian Regan, I can't do that. Bill Burr, I can't do that. But there are comics I'm like, bro, I can do that. Give me the script, whatever they're saying, and you know what? I'll even make it funnier. I'll make it funnier. Give me the script. It's like acting. It's like, oh, that person went in for the part. Give me the script, and I will make it fucking funnier. And
he's right. No, he is right.
When I come to Staten Island, things happen. Okay, when I go home tonight, I'm gonna fucking get my shit stolen on the subway. I'm gonna pass out. But like, people, like, they just say it like, oh, I don't wanna, like, that comic is funny. Like, dude, so many people are so fucking unfunny, and I see them. Like, I can do that, and everybody can do that given the script. But there are great comedians out there, and nobody talks about them. Like, oh, but you know who's a great comic? Is like
Amy Schumer.
I don't know. I haven't seen her act, but but it's like that's that's so doable. Like, that's like, there's so many acts, and you're like, you could just fucking do that.
No, I agree with comment. But someone posted once a Facebook status like, Michelle Wolf is the next George Carlin. And
Judd Apatow.
Like, no.
Oh, Harrison Tweed.
Yeah,
Harrison Tweed.
I like Harrison Tweed. I'm gonna punch him in the face after this podcast.
No. But
he's getting punched in the face.
But it wasn't like a LOL. Like, it was like a real thing, and everyone's like, yeah, blah blah blah, she's great. And then someone just comment, shut up, Harrison. Like, no, she's not the next George Carlin.
Yeah, right. But we shouldn't.
She made Trump jokes at a fucking
we shouldn't react like, you know, like,
no, but that's the
he's
right. It's pandering, just pandering.
But he's just trying to be more
like high level. You know what's really tough about comedy? High level of difficulty. Who does it?
Yeah,
it's like very, very, very. Most people go up there and they're just a fucking Pez dispenser of internet jokes. It's like, here's a joke and I've got no personality. It's like, if you can do fucking performance and jokes, you're a fucking genius. Okay, but listen, Brian Regan is one of the greatest comedians of all time, okay? And nobody, and I'm not fighting people because I think I'm a Brian Regan fucking groupie. It's like,
No.
what he does is a fucking cornerstone.
Funny, yeah.
And he does act outs and his jokes are great. And you'll see a comic and they're like, their act outs are fucking retarded. It's like, you get the fuck out of here. Or they're like, no, their jokes are great. Yeah, but I'm like, that guy is a fucking toll booth operator. Like if you watch him, it's like his personality sucks. Okay? But Brian Regan does all of it and he's fucking amazing. Watch Brian Regan 1990 HBO and it's like that fucking, I'm gonna call him a faggot, but that faggot has a mullet in 1990 and his jokes are fucking amazing. He's like crushing. And then you watch him later and like, yeah, he doesn't have, like, Bill Burr has tighter hours or whatever, but Brian Regan, he's like, watch him live. And I took my friends that don't know shit about comedy. I'm like, I'm going to take you to watch Brian. Dude, these guys shit them, like, and they're fucking Philly fucking cunt fags.
Right.
Okay? They're like, yeah, bro, I don't laugh at shit. And they watch Brian Regan, like, this guy is the greatest of all time. But he doesn't have the ability to sit behind the desk and sell fucking detergent. So I'm tired of people saying people are fun. Like Steve Colbert is a genius. That guy's a fucking comedic genius. His show is not comedic.
No, it's not.
What happened, man? What happened?
Yeah, because he wanted money or something. I don't know what he wanted, but he was fucking great. Like when he
Tyson Juden.
Okay. You guys need to give me some CBD oil or something. But when he did his Comedy Central show after fucking Jon Stewart, him and Jon Stewart are geniuses, comedic geniuses. But then you put him into a fucking talk show. Like when you see comedians go up at hold on. When you see comedians go up at Colbert's show and they're like, I'm about to do a 5-minute set. What's behind them? Some stupid fucking fluorescent sign. Like
It's true, though.
No. But that guy is a fucking comedic genius, but he's put into a fucking avenue of money or whatever. I don't
know what happened, but okay.
Give it up for Doc Fiora, Conrad Wroth.
Whatever happened from Colbert Report to the Tonight Show, I don't know what happened, but I maybe bitterness. I don't know. I feel
No, bitterness is money. Like he was
Money?
great.
I know.
Like here's the thing:
I
if
love
you're
Colbert
given
Report.
money, you're like people pay you and you become fucking washed. You know what I mean? Like money kills people. Okay,
Yeah.
so like you maintain greatness by like, okay, you're giving me a lot of money. But once you get a lot of money, they tell you what to do, and you're fucking washed away.
He can never do that character again on CBS.
But it just doesn't work. What is he doing?
It's terrible. It's not
Listen,
good.
what the fuck do late night talk
Are
show
you guys
hosts do?
checking the levels on his?
No, he's all good. He's all
Okay.
good.
What? No. Tell me,
wondering.
what do late night talk show hosts do? What do you do?
They're the new
Nothing.
They're the new Walter Cronkite.
Yeah.
No,
They
they don't.
report the new. That's
Also,
what they do.
Walter
And
Cronkite.
actually, they get no ratings.
Second best comedian of all time. Walter.
Listen, if you disrespect Walter one more time,
By the way, that's who Conrad likes. And he yelled at us for 4 minutes.
no, but it's like
Brian
it's
Regan.
getting fucking crazy because nobody was saying like. You have to have a fear. Like, listen, nothing is happening for me, and maybe nothing will ever happen for me. But like, people are afraid of like, and I'm still afraid of that. Like, we did the podcast earlier. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't name names or whatever. It's like, listen. Being nice doesn't fucking get you, like, unless you're the nicest, nice guy. Like, even that doesn't work out. But I'm getting tired of, like, everybody being, like, walking into brainwash. It's like, yeah, this is great. Like, yeah, these people are funny. It's like, they're not fucking funny. Give me a list of people, and I'll be like, yeah, I watched their set. They're fucking garbage, and they're trying to fucking, whatever. But it's like, nobody else is doing that. I mean, like, they're just, like, letting people fly through the radar. Like, they're great. They're great. It's like, they're not great. What they're doing is trying to get money for themselves and give nothing to you.
Right.
Them getting it forward means
Give nothing
to
back.
you.
Give nothing back.
Yeah, and that's okay. If I get something, I'm giving nothing back.
Yeah, of course,
I
yeah.
mean, but I'm not.
We know people that like are friends of ours that like they make it and it's fine and they give nothing back. It's great. And we're happy, we're happy for them.
but they're not promising to. Maybe they're promising to be like this likable person. Listen,
Right.
I don't know. It's not going to work out for me, so I don't give a fuck. But